Dyken Park in Houston. We've got Game 1 of the National League Division Series. It's Pittsburgh taking on Austin.
Does come in the zone. You may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up.
Oh, great stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Ground ball up the middle. Bonilla. The throw to first. And that is the inning. End of one. And we're still scoreless. And the 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gant. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
He gets there with the slide, and that's a great play for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And the batter now, Lawrence Hinkle. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Cesar Amoros. That's hard hit in the line. That's a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So digging in, Damon Klein. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Hit on the ground to short box. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to inning number 4. The Rockies have the advantage, 1-0. Vaughn, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a splitter, ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him.
Mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability. Great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Bonilla will hit on the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hole. The tying run is in to score from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just...
You want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back and a hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Right side, Buckeye. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at one apiece. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here.
Man at second. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Round pick back in 2025. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
It's first time. Out towards left center. Makes the grab for the second out. That run in scoring position. Harnett will hit next. That to right. Gant sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Smash down the left field line. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Kevin Buckeye. Out towards right center field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run.
Buckeye stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. To the 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out looking. Up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Just blown away in that at bat.
8 stages of game 1. That one lifted to left. Condon. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
That's as close as it gets.
Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
And you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.